welcome to episode 20 of the Graceful Tangle podcast. I'm Amy Kate, a young but passionate knitter and crocheter. If you're looking for me on social media, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as the Graceful Tangle. On Ravelry and Etsy, you can find and purchase my knit and crochet patterns. And also on Ravelry, you can find the Graceful Tangle podcast group and join in on all of the fun chatter we have going on over there. I have a bunch of threads open in that group, so be sure to check them out. One of them is the Ask Me thread, where you can ask me any questions that you would like, and I will answer them here on the podcast. So I am so excited to be back with you guys today with another podcast episode, and it's even more special because it is episode 20. So 20 weeks of sitting down to record this podcast, and it's just been an absolute blast. I am so excited to be embarking on this new journey of having a YouTube channel, even though it's been a few months now, and I have almost 100 videos. Can y'all believe that? It's been a lot, but I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so grateful to see this channel continue to grow. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into some works in progress. I don't have any finished objects to show you this week, so we're just going to completely skip that, but I do have a half object to finish. Yes, I have to finish it, but I have it to show you as well. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Alrighty, so we're going to start off by talking about my half-finished object, and you could probably guess it is a pair of socks. So it's actually been a little while since I finished a pair of socks. I've been working on so many things, as you probably know, lately. And I would love to just always have a pair of socks on the go, because I'm so grateful that I can finally knit socks. However, I haven't cast any on, but I have cast on a new pair this week, and I have one done, and the second is getting there. I have a good bit of progress done on it. So here is the first sock. These are the I'm not sure I can say this name. Kananoskis socks. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I think I completely butchered that name, and I'm looking over at my show notes, so that's why I'm looking off screen. But anyway, that is the name of these socks. It's a pattern by Lily Knits. It is linked in my show notes, so be sure to check it out. It is a free pattern, which is just absolutely amazing. You can also purchase a printable PDF, but she has a free on her blog. That's the free version. So it's a super simple sock pattern. It has a beautiful texture going down the foot, the top of the foot, and the leg. I absolutely love it. The texture is not hard at all. It did take me a few tries to really get the hang of it, but once I got it, and I was able to not look at the pattern anymore and just kind of go by myself, which is awesome. I love it when I can do that with a pattern. And yeah, so these are toe-up socks, this is actually my first pair of toe-up socks, which is super exciting. And yeah, so it has an afterthought heel. The way that she does the afterthought heel, I actually really love. In the past, every time I've done an afterthought heel, I have just taken apart one row. So you pick up stitches on this row, skip one row, and then pick up stitches on the row below, cut that row in between, and that's where you start your heel. She does 3 rows. So, and she also uses waist darn. So using waist darn, you knit 3 rows and then just continue your sock. And then once it's done, you go back and you pick up the stitches below the 3 rows and above the 3 rows and then cut those rows out. And it kind of leaves a bigger space. And I think that I really like that because I think that it might allow my foot more room. Or my heel more room. Yeah, I really like it. The only thing that I think I'm going to go back and change on this sock is the bind off. So because these are toe up, it's a big struggle often with the bind off not being loose enough. However, I did a 2x2 ribbed cuff, and then I did the stretchy bind off that is a tutorial by Very Pink Knits. It's the Knit 2 Together version. And that's my favorite stretchy bind off. However, I'm not really sure it was necessary for these socks because this cuff does it doesn't even touch my leg. It's like and kind of stands apart, which I do not like the look of. I mean, you can barely tell, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is when I finish the next sock, so let me go ahead and show you my progress on that. So I'm just still working on the foot right now. I actually have not been able to work on this in a couple days, but hopefully that'll change later today. Anyway, so I'm working on the foot of this sock, and I'm hoping that when I finish this sock, I'm going to bind off normally, like keep it a little bit loose, but not do any sort of stretchy bind off, and try it on. And if I like the way that that fits better, I will take this bind off apart and redo it. If I don't like it, then I will just take this bind off apart and do the stretchy bind off and just leave it at that. So that's my plan for this. I'm hoping that that works out. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. This progress keeper is one of many that was sent to me by a lovely friend on Instagram. It was so nice of her, and they are so cute. I cannot wait to continue to use those progress keepers and stitch markers. But that's that one. And then this yarn is Knit Picks Brava Sport, which is what the pattern calls for. And I believe this is the color Peacock. So yeah. Absolutely love these socks. I cannot wait to work on them some more and then wear them this fall. I am beyond excited to wear all of my hand-knit socks. I'm so excited. I really want to get some Christmas yarn of some sort. Self-striping would be ideal, but I'm not sure if that'll be able to happen, but I really want to get some sort of Christmas yarn and make myself some Christmas socks because, oh my goodness, that'd be so fun. Okay, my next work in progress is my Iris Raglan test knit. So this is a new work in progress. This is a test knit for Rachel of Maven Crafted. You can find her on Instagram, but I also have her linked in the show notes. The show notes will be on my blog, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but they'll be linked in the description box below, and you can check them out. There'll be links to everything I talk about here. It's just a super handy way to kind of have everything in one place. So be sure to check that out if you so desire. But this is the Iris Raglan sweater. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it very well, because it's just a black and white picture, but that's the sweater. And this is my progress. So I'm using Knit Picks Stroll Tweed in the colorway Barley Heather. I absolutely love this color. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about this project. And here's my progress. So I did move it to a larger circular needle this morning so that I can accurately show you guys. And now I just still have to rearrange it. Okay. So here is my progress. This is the front. There are some short rows in the back. So that's what kind of differentiates the front and the back. And then this raglan detail is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So it's just a simple panel. It has eyelets or yarn overs as the increases. There's no make ones or knit front back. It's all yarn overs, which is, in my opinion, the simplest way to do increases. It's not hard to do anyway, in my opinion, but this is the easiest. And it's nice because you don't have to have a different version for the right side versus the left side, which I think is really nice. So anyway, and then in the center it has this little mock cable. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I think I can actually try it on because I have not such a big needle. So let's see. This is my first time putting it on. Woo! I have such a big weight, you guys. I have a lot of hair. Look at that! Look at how well that fits. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me actually pull. I can reach it. Wow. Let's see what the back. Oh yeah, that looks good. I was worried that the short rows were going to bunch up and kind of like bubble up in the back because I just noticed that there were a lot, but she totally knows what she's doing. Always trust the designer, guys. She's got it in the bag, but absolutely love this. It's going to be so beautiful. This is actually my first, well, okay, it's my first tweed sweater in my book. I have actually knit part of a sweater using a tweed yarn in the past, but this is more special. Yeah, absolutely love this. I am really looking forward to having it done and being able to wear it this fall. I already have an outfit plan because you know me and that's what I like to do. But yeah, absolutely love this and I cannot wait to have it done. My goal for this, I hesitate to say this because if it happens, it'll be a miracle. My goal for this is to finish the body this week. I am doing the cropped version because I think that's a little bit more wearable for me. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm hoping that works out and that I'm able to accomplish that much. But at least I want to split for the sleeves and make some good progress on the body. There was a side split, so I guess that's my real goal. I want to get to the side split. That'll be my main goal, and then if I can do more, that would be awesome as well. So that is that project. Oh, let me actually put this pattern back in here so that I don't lose it, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, and then I actually sewed this project bag. I love this fabric. I made it a while back, but I love this fabric so much. I would love to be able to find more of it. Okay, my last work in progress before we jump into design talk is this sweater. So this is my Trilogy sweater, aka the Crazy Fuzzy Awesome sweater, as it's affectionately known in my mind. And my goal for this week was to split for the sleeves, and I'm happy to say that I successfully accomplished that goal. Barely. I split for the sleeves yesterday, but there were actually a couple days that I didn't work on it, so it's okay. It's okay. I accomplished that goal, and I'm really proud of myself. So here is my progress. Oh my goodness, I cannot get over this sweater. Oh my word. I think it's going to be amazing. I hope it's going to be amazing. I think it is. I haven't actually tried it on yet. I should probably do that. Unfortunately, I do not have... Yeah, this is nowhere near big enough of a cable. My goal for this week, though, is to finish the body. So if that happens, I will try it on for you guys next week. But this is my progress. Again, this is the Trilogy sweater by This Bow Knits. It's a super simple raglan sweater. It uses knit front back as the increase, so it's a really beginner-friendly pattern. I'm showing you the back. There we go. You can barely tell, but the front does go a little bit lower. So yeah, this texture is crazy. It is like, I was kind of afraid that it was going to be dense, I think, but it's not. It's like, it's thick, like it's going to be warm, but it's also the most drapey fabric. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. I am really hoping that this is like my sweatshirt sweater per se. I have my first Trilogy sweater that I knit as my test knit. I wear often, like when I'm chilly inside, that's what I throw on. I mean, I have, store-bought sweatshirts too that I wear, but in terms of a hand knit sweater, that's the one that's really easy to throw on because it can fit over, these shirts that I wear all the time or my other favorite t-shirts. And I think that this is going to be just like that, which is going to be so much fun. I'm using Your Me Cloud 9 in the color Mushroom, and then the green is, which you can barely see, it's Loops and Threads Wool-like. I'm not entirely sure of the color. It might be green. I really don't know. Or jade. I don't think I have a new skein. Yeah, I don't have a new skein, so I can't show you, but pretty sure it's just green or jade or emerald or something like that. It's the green. They have two greens that are similar, and I honestly don't know which one is which. I play the guessing game because seriously they are so similar. But that's the sweater. Again, I am hoping to finish the body. So that kind of leads me into my overall goal. I will be starting a huge sample knit as soon as the new one comes in. And I'm so excited about it. I'm going to be knitting All of the Lights cardigan by Hobie Locatelli, which is a pattern that I have had my eyes on for forever. And I have been wanting to knit it. And this is just the most perfect opportunity to be able to do so. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. However, I'm trying to get as much as I can done before then, because that's going to kind of overtake my whips situation. My goal is to have that sweater, the sample knit, and a pair of socks or something small like that going. And then, of course, designs, because I can't put a hold on designs, but I can put a hold on, like selfish projects. So I'm really hoping to make as much progress as I can on this sweater and on my test knit this upcoming week and really try to get it done. But yeah, that's my progress on this. Absolutely love this sweater. I'm sorry for all of the clanging. I'm using my nickel plated needles. But yeah, absolutely love this and cannot wait to see more progress and try it on. I'm really looking forward to trying it on later. I'm gonna put this back in the bag instead of just throwing it down beside me. this area, this little corner that I film in, gets so messy when I'm recording videos because I literally just talk about something and then chuck it down. But no more. No more. It is in this cute little bag. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about some designs. Alrighty, so for design talk today, I have two things to show you. One is something that I just barely talked about last week, and it is Emily's blanket. The new pattern that is coming, when you're seeing this, it will be coming tomorrow. And oh man, I made a lot of progress on this. I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish it this afternoon and get the pattern done and all those awesome things. I'm currently working on the border. So here is the blanket. It does not fit on the screen, obviously. I am using 3 different colors of Knit Picks Brava Worsted. The orangish rust color is called Persimmon. I said it right that time. And this purple is called Mulberry. And then the green. Wow. The blue is denim. My goodness. The blue is denim. And then I just repeated those colors 3 times for the length of the blanket. And now I am doing this super fun pom-pom border in cobblestone heather. So, oh my goodness, I cannot explain to you how much I loved working on this blanket. I'm still loving working on it. It's just been so much fun. It's been so mindless. I love the granny stitch. It's one of my absolute favorites. It just goes so fast. Even though it's all double crochet and you're doing a lot of double crochet per row, it just goes so fast. I really, really love it. So yeah, I am working on the pom-pom border right now. I got started on it this morning. And I'm going to be finishing it this afternoon and really getting this blanket done. So this will be, when you're watching this, it'll release tomorrow, which is so exciting. So stay tuned for that. There will be more information coming, of course, but yeah. So that's my progress on this. Basically crocheted the entire blanket this week. But that was my original plan and my goal, so I'm glad that I was able to accomplish it. So yeah. Absolutely love this blanket. I'm really looking forward to using it. Yeah, I love making blankets. It's one of my favorite things to make for sure. Alrighty, and then the next design that is a complete flop. I will be trying again, but I just kind of wanted to share it with you because not everything is successful. In fact, in the long run, very few things are successful. Let's be honest. It takes a lot of tries to get even just one design correct. So I am creating a pattern in collaboration with Wasted Yarns, which is a brand new company that recently opened up shop, and they are dyeing hand-dyed acrylic yarns, which is just so much fun and so awesome to see. And I am working on a pattern for them. So I have a couple of ideas. Wow, that sentence was messed up. I have a couple of ideas for different patterns, and some yarns to try them out with. First one that I wanted to create is a spider, a crocheted spider, which I knew was silly, but I had the idea and I just wanted to do it. And this is what I have so far. So this is the body of the spider, and I will be ripping this out and restarting because I did a whole bunch of math. I figured out exactly what I needed to do, and then I completely forgot about the legs when I was designing it, and so I am not going to have enough yarn for the legs. And I could do, I'm going to do a couple of details with this purple color. So I guess I could do the legs in purple, but I don't really want to do that. So, yes. This is nowhere near enough yarn for me to finish the entire body of this and do the legs. So, I'm going to be restarting, redoing all the math. Hopefully this will still be released soon though, because I just love the idea. This yarn, the color is Black Widow, and so that's kind of my inspiration for creating a spider pattern. This purple is called Purple People Eater, which is just so fun. I love that song. That's a song that I've listened to with my dad and siblings forever, and so it's really kind of special and fun to be able to crochet something with a yarn named after it. And I don't remember the pink. I don't remember the pink color, but I have something different in mind with it. And so yeah, I'm really hoping to kind of get this design settled this week. That's another one of my goals for the week. But yeah, it was a flop. It's okay. It took me way too long to actually figure this much out, and now I have to redo it, but it's okay. It happens. It's all part of the process, and that is 100% a-okay. So yeah, that is all for design talk. I am working on so many things behind the scenes, per usual. I'm going to be starting a new shawl soon, which I'm so excited about. Yeah, so that's design talk, and now let's go ahead and jump into a devotion and a little bit of a life update. For my devotional this week, I wanted to chat a little bit about something kind of different, I guess. So one of my dear Instagram friends, her name is Emily. She is at Making Madison. If you would like to check her out, again, she is linked in the show notes, so be sure to look at that. She posted it in her stories earlier this week how she was taking 1 Corinthians 13 and kind of replacing the word love with her name, and kind of using that to, I guess, encourage her throughout the day. And as soon as I saw that, I just absolutely fell in love with that idea, and I messaged her and, told her thank you for sharing it. And I wanted to just share it with you guys because I think it's really powerful to do this, and I'm excited to kind of see myself be encouraged by it in the coming days. So, if you aren't familiar, 1 Corinthians 13 is also known as the love chapter. It is one of the most beautiful chapters in the entire Bible. It's one of my absolute favorites. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm not talking like, Hallmark Christmas movie or romance, which, no judgment. I love watching those movies. But this is a greater love. It's about a greater love and a more meaningful love and the love of Jesus. And I think it's so powerful and so beautiful. And I highly recommend that you read it. But I'm going to read verses 4 through 7 to you guys. And then I'm going to replace my name with the verse so that you can kind of hear how powerful it is and how we should be following this as Christians. So, 1 Corinthians 13:4 says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." I think that is such a powerful message, especially in this time in our world. We have to remember that God is love and that this type of love is more important than anything we could ever experience on earth. And to be able to carry this as Christians is just beautiful, and it's amazing. It's an amazing honor, really. So now I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to replace my name with the word love. And just listen and hear it. Amy Kate is patient. Amy Kate does not envy. She does not boast, and she is not proud. Amy Kate does not dishonor others. She is not self-seeking, not easily angered, and keeps no record of wrongs. Amy Kate does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. She always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. I don't know about you, but I want that to be true of me. I'm gonna, say that it's not right now. I'm a sinful person. We all are. Humans are sinful. And so we are all still building and still learning how to be better Christians. But I just want to encourage you to take some time in the morning or in the evening, whatever benefits you the most, and to do that simple act, to write that passage out and replace the word love with your name. And it really just shows you how you're supposed to be as a Christian. And it's not a hassle. It's not a chore. That's not a healthy way to look at it. It's not easy. So don't lie to yourself and say that it is, because it's not. It's hard to be a Christian in this world. But at the same time, we have to remember that it's so important, and that is such a beautiful honor to be able to show Jesus to everyone that we come in contact with. So I just want to encourage you with that today, and just remember that every single one of these devotions is meant to encourage you and uplift you in your walk with Jesus, because again, it is the most important journey and the most important thing in your life. So with that, let me give you a little bit of a life update. So if you don't want to hear about my life, that's totally okay. You can tune off now, and thank you so much for watching. However, if you do, I thought I would just take a moment to give you a couple of little updates. So, school is still going well. It's still school. It's still college. It is still hard. It is what it is. Let's put it that way. I'm very grateful for it still. But yeah, it's a lot of work. This week was actually a really good week, which is something that I am so beyond grateful for. I had a couple of exams for math, but I did them earlier in the week, so Friday I didn't have to do any, well, okay, technically I did, but it was like a practice exam for midterms coming up this week, because there's a platform that we have to use because of the whole coronavirus situation, and she wanted us to practice it before we actually took our midterm, which was helpful and obviously very much needed in my case, so I'm glad that she created that. But yeah, so I have midterms for math on due Wednesday, so that'll be what I am doing Monday. And yeah, I'm hopefully ready. I feel ready. I just, I hope that my grade shows that, but that's a little bit of school update. Let's see, I am working on new designs, which is always so fun. I have a few exciting things coming up. I will be starting that I'm working on a test knit. I'll be starting a sample knit. That is for Ruby and Rose's yarn, by the way, so be sure to check her out if you haven't already. That's super exciting, so I'm going to be working on that. And yeah, that's about it. We have a huge church event coming up, so I will be volunteering with that and helping. Hopefully that it goes smoothly and I can, figure out where I'm needed and be as helpful as I can be, but that's about it. Settling into a groove, and I'm really, really quite grateful for that. So I hope that you have enjoyed this podcast episode 20. I can't believe we're already at episode 20, but I'm so grateful for it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and then don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can know each and every time I upload a video. I upload multiple times during the week, so be sure to check in daily, almost, to be quite honest, but not every single day. And yeah, I hope that you have had a blast listening. Let me know in the comments below what you are working on or what is going on in your life right now. I always love to hear it and love to chat it up down in that place below. So be sure to do that, and then of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Bye.